KT Bradford with Laptop Magazine, and we are here at Showstoppers at CES 2011, and we are at the No table, and we're taking a look at the No tablet, the dual-screen tablet right here that we've heard a lot about because it's going to be in the education market. It's aimed directly at college students who are carrying around like 3-4 heavy books at a time. I'm here with David Strauss, who's going to walk us through a demo of how the No tablet works.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hey. So first of all, let's take a look. Just jump right into a textbook. Like, show us what the textbook experience is like.
Okay, so we're starting out in the desktop, which is kind of laid out with your courses and all of the books, notebooks, etc. So we'll just grab a book. It opens up. You can see large format, and you can see this page has highlights. It's already been written on with a pen, a sticky note, bookmarks. Let me get a thicker pen so it's easier to see. You can write your notes directly on the book. Turn pages. It has some specialty navigation because, unlike reading most novels that you read page two after page one, it's in a very linear way. The navigation system is really designed to help students move around the book fluidly, to look into any given chapter, see all the contents of the chapter, go to any page within that chapter. There are other capabilities that allow students to split the book. So if I'm studying over here and I know there's some material that occurred in the past that I want to reference, I can actually just touch that button and the book breaks in two. While this stays where it was, you can navigate this side of the book.
Nice. So this is good for students who have, like, say, end of the chapter notes or questions, and they can, like, look back in the chapter on one side while they stay with the questions on the other.
Exactly.
Cool. Very cool. So how many textbooks are going to be available for the No?
Literally tens of thousands of textbooks. We haven't announced an exact number. We will be later this month or next. But I believe that the No catalog will be the largest higher education catalog that's available online. So in addition to the textbooks, and I'm going to go back to the desktop, you can open up the note-taking system, and basically it allows the student to take their notes. Here's an example of some notes while they're studying, while they're listening to the professor. Additionally, on this side, I will open up the browser and go to Google Scholar, where while you're studying, the professor mentions a term like liking. And boom.
Nice.
So the whole idea is to bring the reading that we saw, the research that exists on the internet, together into a note-taking system that really allows the student to be more effective, organizing everything on the desktop so that your books, your notes, your web links, everything is related to your courses all together. And then eventually to help you take that information and collaborate with your peers, teachers, and other folks who can really help you be more effective as a student.
Really nice. Now, when we were looking at the desktop before, the little like icons we saw over there look like apps, but this is not Android, but it is Linux based. So is this a homegrown OS you got here?
There's a Linux-based operating system, but the operating stack for the applications is a WebKit-like stack, so it's very HTML5, JavaScript, CSS, so really like Palm's operating system or Chrome OS.
Okay.
Anyone who can build a web application can build an application that runs natively on the No.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, everything you've seen is in essence a browser.
Okay. And so I assume this has Wi-Fi capability. Does it also have 3G?
It does not.
Okay, so just Wi-Fi.
One of the things we looked at was students' ability or interest in buying separate data plans. They're pretty expensive.
Right.
So we will support tethering of 3G phones if someone has a 3G phone.
Okay.
But we have not added a 3G modem to the product.
Okay, cool. So one of the other things I wanted to show is that this hinge design basically makes it so that you can close it up. You can also open it all the way the other way too.
So I can close it, but with this hinge design, I can turn it into a single tablet. Very often in lecture hall, you have very small desks,
Right.
or you're laying in bed and you want to prop it up on your knees, and this makes it really conducive.
Okay.
But for some folks, they actually like a single screen version, and so we've also produced a single screen version of the Note. Same functionality, same books.
Very cool. And so the only thing you lose basically is just being able to work on two screens at once, but otherwise
Exactly.
it's the same.
Exactly. But the preference so far from the students has been for the dual screen product over the single screen.
Nice.
They like that idea of being able to do two things at once.
Right. So what kind of ports does this have? Does this have any USB for connectivity?
Yeah, there are some ports, microphone and speaker. Bluetooth is supported for both keyboard and headsets and microphones. It has a built-in microphone, so you can record notes and lecture.
Okay.
At this point in time, the USB is really supporting our internal support only.
Okay.
It's not been available for adding files. We have other mechanisms to let students bring files on the device.
Okay. And how much are these two devices?
So the single screen Note is $5.99, and the dual screen is $8.99.
Okay. And these are both available now, correct?
They're both available on our website today.
Okay. And just one more thing. So this is a 14-inch.
This is a 14-inch display with a 1440 by 900 resolution, and it's capable of supporting HD quality video.
Great. And this is capacitive, but so the pen is specially enabled just to work with these screens, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So, and the pen will come with it, obviously. Does it have a port for the pen anywhere in the Note, or just kids have to just carry it with them?
Yeah, we decided not to put the pen inside of the device in order to keep the device as small as possible.
Okay. Cool. So are you just wondering? You mentioned earlier that people are liking this screen size. Like they want it this big so that they can have the full textbook and be able to still have margin for notes.
Yeah.
But you said maybe down the line you're looking at making it a little slimmer, thinner. Do you think that's going to be possible within next year, or what's the roadmap looking like?
Well, we're always looking at new technologies that are thinning out and making products lighter. So, again, as you said, students have said they really like the real estate, but anything we can do to make it thinner and lighter, we're trying to do.
Great. Okay, cool. So these are out now, and so hopefully we will be able to get this in for review, and then we'll see if we can gather up some students and get them to test it in our labs for us so we can get some feedback from them. In the meantime, this is KT Bradford with Laptop Magazine here at the Note Table, taking a look at the Note educational tablets.